I hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. 2025 Prime Inc. CDL training. Get your CDL program. Has anything changed? Well, let's run over this quickly and give you everything that you need to know. First of all, click that subscribe button, drop a like on the video. I will really appreciate it. It helps the algorithm and it helps the channel to grow. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So, Prime Inc. CDL program, they have two phases. They have the PSD phase and they have the TNT phase. The PSD phase is where you train, you do all that stuff to get your CDL. You test out to get your CDL. The TNT phase is where you go out with a trainer, you get all the training. You're sleeping at the truck stops, you're going to different shipping and receiving places, you're learning all different kind of backing maneuvers, how to check in, how to check out, how to use the app, how to use all that stuff on the road, right? This is how it works. You sign up an application. If your application is approved, they will pay for your traveling to get to the location, whether it's at Springfield in Missouri, they have a location in Pennsylvania, they also have one in Utah. They will pay for you to get there. They will provide you with lodging. They will provide you with breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So 3 meals. This is during the orientation process, which the orientation is usually 3 to 4 days. During the PSD phase, this is still the first phase, they will give you a $200 advance. Whatever you use out of that advance per week, they will draw that back once you are on the truck with your trainer, okay? When you get on the truck with your trainer, this is after you get your CDL. Oh, importantly, before you go to the orientation, make sure you have your learner's permit. So you got to get your commercial driver's learner's permit. You also have to make sure that you get a DOT physical done. Contact a recruiter. I think they either pay for it before or they will reimburse you if you have proof after you pay to get your DOT physical done. So not just a normal physical, a DOT physical, okay? After the PSD phase, you do your training, you do your computer work, you get your CDL. Congratulations. Now, you go on a trainer's truck to get some experience. You have to do between 30,000 to 50,000 miles between both drivers. So you could knock this out pretty quickly. After the first 30,000 miles, this is where you will get your first assessment done. And if you are ready to go, they will upgrade you and put you on your own truck right there. During this TNT phase, while you are out with the trainer, you will be paid $900 per week. So you could get your finances straight before you even start training. And then when you're doing your research, you could see where that could help you to take care of some stuff back home while you're in training until you get on your own truck, start getting your weekly pay and stuff like that. Because it's important that you do your own research and, compare other companies. But I think that's one of the highest paying amount of money that you get per week while you're out there with a trainer. After that, right, when you get upgraded to your own truck, you could go company driver or you could join their lease program. For the company drivers, if you're a refrigerated division, they're going to start you out at 50 cents per mile, plus your fuel bonus and safety bonus, whatever. If you are a flatbed driver, they will start you out at 52 cents per mile, plus TARP and strap pay, okay? If you're going to do leasing, the straight up lease drivers, they get 72% off each load, okay? You could do the lease purchase program straight out of training, but that would require you to have $14,000 as a down payment. Now with the lease purchase program, after the end of that lease, you own the truck. I think you have to do a balloon payment of $100, but hey, check with a recruiter just to make sure. That's what I was told. The regular lease for refrigerated division is usually about 3 years. At the end of that lease, you get a completion bonus, which could varies based on how you take care of the truck and stuff like that. You could sign up another lease, or you could start working on getting your own truck. For the flatbed drivers, I think that lease is usually about 4 years. Well, that's if you decided to stay with the company long term. When you train with Prime Inc. to get your CDL, there is a 1 year commitment. So basically a contract for 1 year. Okay? But hey, you could also become a team driver straight out of training. They start out the team drivers at 69 cents per mile split. If you do over 3,000 miles per week, you could get an additional 26 cents per mile. If you do over 4,000 miles per week, you could get an additional 31 cents per mile. So, you could make $1 per mile as a company driver driving in the refrigerated division if you and your driver who you're teaming with are good runners, you build up your driving stamina, and you're getting the loads and you have good weather. Nothing crazy that, take long for you to get in between loads that could make you do over 4,000 or over 3,000 miles per week. There's room for you to make a decent amount of change in terms of additional cents per mile, which is pretty good. So the application thing, they do like 2 classes per week. So they will get you in pretty quickly after your application is approved. They do Monday and Wednesday each week. So they'll get you in. Just touch base with the recruiter, do your own research, as I always say. Their trucks for company drivers are governed at 62 miles per hour. Sorry. For the company drivers, for the lease operators, the trucks are governed at 65 miles per hour. Pardon me, I almost say cents per mile. So pretty good speed on the trucks, especially when you're just driving, just starting out. You don't want to start out just blaring going at 70 miles per hour with this thing. You want to learn lane control. You want to learn how to handle that truck when it's loaded, how to handle it when it's empty, because trust me, it matters. It matters. Backing up the truck, all that stuff you will learn during the PSD phase. You will get extra hands-on training while you are out there with a trainer during the TNT phase. So I think it's pretty good. Pretty good. Between 30 to 50,000 miles. Just to wrap that up, you wrap up the training, stuff like that. Anything else that I think you should know? The trucks do not come with a refrigerator. It doesn't come with a TV. It doesn't come with a microwave. But they have stuff inside the truck, mounts, where you can have people inside the shop put that in for you. And then when you leave, if you're going to leave, you could take your stuff with you. The trucks do come with forward and inward facing cameras. Now, when I was at Prime Inc., you'd have to install your camera yourself. So now I guess they changed that. So that is one change during 2025 going forward. No pets allowed during training. However, once you're done with training and you're going solo, you can have your pet with you. You do have to make a deposit and a down payment. If you take care of the truck and stuff like that, whenever you're handing in your truck, that is refundable. Prime uses, you're going to hear this term, a com data card. This is where they load funds on for you, like that cash advance I was telling you about earlier. This also, they will take care of the tolls. If you're a company driver, they will take care of all your scales. So when you go, let me explain. When you go to scale your load to make sure that you're at the right weight on each tandems, as a company driver, Prime Inc. takes care of that. So don't be worried about going through the tolls and stuff like that. It's a good company. They have a nice location down there in Springfield. I preferably like the basketball court. They have a fitness center down there. They have place on property where you can wash your truck, wash out your trailer if needed. Pretty nice setup. I would say I really liked Prime Inc. training program. I went through it myself. As I said, they have a 1-year commitment, which is like a 1-year contract. So call up a recruiter. Get get some research done for yourself if you feel needs to. I won't keep you guys too long. As I always say, stay safe out there. I hope you're doing great wherever you are, whenever you are watching this video. See you soon. Peace.